Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something very specific, but also completely foundational.
Absolutely.
We're talking about vacuum and mud filter screens. We've got a whole stack of material here, and our mission is to pull out the key mechanical advantages and, the real measurable gains from this technology.
And it's so foundational because these screens are basically the heart of these huge vacuum filter drums. They're critical for filtering thick slurries, especially in the sugar industry for washing and dewatering.
Okay, so let's unpack that process. Rotary mud filtration.
Mhm.
What are the big operational benefits that make this system so good for constant heavy use?
Well, the thing is, the whole process is continuous and automatic. So right away, that means low operating costs.
Right. Automate.
Yeah. And beyond that, they're designed for super easy maintenance and cleaning. The entire screening area gets used, so you're getting maximum efficiency. Plus, you can control the rotation speed to handle different fluid thicknesses.
That sounds like it's really optimized for uptime.
Yeah.
But what's the tangible benefit, the aha moment for a plant manager looking at the bottom line?
That comes down to purity, specifically the reduction in what's called Bogacillo content.
And that's the fiber skunk you want to get rid of, right?
Exactly. With these specialized screens, you can get the Bogacillo content down to just 2 to 3 grams per liter.
2 to 3. Wow. What's the comparison point?
Well, if you look at older screens, say DSM screens, they're typically leaving behind 7 to 11 grams per liter.
So you're talking about a 3 to 5-fold improvement in purity. That's enormous.
It's a game changer for process efficiency.
Okay, a metric like that has to come from some serious engineering innovation. I saw a note about a manufacturer, fine perforators, doing something with screen thickness.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. They were the first in India to introduce a much thicker screen, a 0.4 euro millimeter one.
But wait, wouldn't making it thicker normally mean you sacrifice the open area? You get less flow through?
You would think so. That's usually the trade-off. But that's the innovation here.
So they solved that.
They did. They managed to keep the exact same open area, 19.60%, and the same mesh density, 625 mesh per square inch, as the thinner 0.30 millimeter screens.
So you get all the benefits of that elite filtration, but on a screen that's way more durable.
Precisely. Same performance, much greater mechanical strength.
And I imagine that kind of versatile engineering is needed because they're serving such demanding industries all over the world.
Oh, absolutely. It can't be one size fits all. They have to offer a whole range of products. You see things like vacuum mud filter, divisional strip screens, plastic grid screens, even zigzag brass and stainless steel screens.
Right, and connecting that niche expertise. 50 years in business, ISO 9001 certified. This isn't just a local company.
Not at all. They're a leading exporter. Their client list is, it's global.
Yeah.
Dubai, the Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico. It's a foundational supplier on the world stage.
So tying this all together for you listening, the key takeaway here is pretty clear. In these industries, consistency is everything. That uniformity in the perforation, plus the proven ability to customize, those aren't just bonuses. They directly drive your efficiency.
And maybe a final thought to leave you with. We're sitting here talking about precision measured in hundredths of a millimeter and in grams per liter.
Yeah.
And that tiny, tiny detail directly shapes the efficiency and purity of a massive global commodity like sugar. So it makes you wonder how many other seemingly invisible industrial parts are out there, fundamentally shaping the quality, the cost, and the availability of the products you use every single day. It really changes how you see things.